Hi guys, Andy here and welcome back to my Minecraft Survival Let's Play series, and today we are here in El Pastor because we're going to try and get a bit more of these houses done and get a bit more structure around this village. And I think looking from up here we need to sort out the landscape first before we start building new houses. So as we look down here, we've got the fields in place, then we put this retaining wall in here, made a little cliff face there, put houses in there. Kind of thinking maybe retaining wall in there to bring that up in here. Cut this back a bit here, put a retaining wall in there. We can redo the pathways, that's not a problem, but maybe we can get squeezed another little house in there. Maybe not, might be a bit too narrow there, but we can maybe put one back there as well. That's a bit far out of the way. And then maybe another retaining wall up there, and maybe put a house or two up there, get rid of the mango tree, that sort of thing. But I'll put a bit more structure around the place. I think first things first, I'm going to get out my shovel, start digging out and clearing some walls out of the way. And then I will probably replicate the same design I've gone here and here around the place, so it's all sort of fairly uniform and standard. So I'm going to get my shovel, I'll do some digging, I'll come back to you shortly, and we'll see what we've got. Right, some digging later, I've actually now managed to put in this sort of level in here. Start trying to frame it in here, and you can just make it out a little bit around there. I've been putting some steps in just to go up there, just sort of working out the pathway going up there since I removed it all as well. I'll probably put some stairs around this side as well. That's quite flat, I'll curve that around, I think a bit there to tidy that up. And then I don't think I'll be able to squeeze anything behind this house here, so I might put some flower beds in. Need to put a little bit of a retaining wall in there as well. I can get a house in there and possibly another one further around if I wanted to bring this ground up a little bit more to get the house in there. And then we can get probably another 2 or 3 houses down that side as well there, just sort of filling it up a little bit more as well. Using these tier systems because we're going up a hill. And so these retaining walls will stop the earth falling back down, that sort of thing. I'll curve that back around that way. Those two, that one's going to go. I think that one's out of the way a bit there, so that one there as well. And that will help a little bit more in the structure. So around there, not enough space for a house, so we'll decorate this and put some of this stuff in there as well, like a fountain, something like that. Don't think there's space for a house there as well, so that's more additional decor from that point of view there. But it is coming together. I think what I'm going to do now is get the rest of these supporting walls in here, maybe end it off down there, curve that around there, a little bit of one down there, and then we'll see what space we've got for houses, and then we'll get some houses built. But I think right now, I need to go and sleep. There's no one in my bed, is there? Excellent. And then we'll get these retaining walls built, and then we'll look at the houses. And there we go, we have some more structure to this place. Now there's some stairs up there, there's some more stairs around the back there, we're going to have a look in a minute. We've got a flat area up there to do some building in, we can put some buildings down there as well. Possibly maybe squeezing one down there as well, that might be more decorated. We could possibly put one down there, like I say, that one's going. But this has been, I was going to sort of do a replay of this, but I've been chopping and changing my mind all the way along, so let me just, so I've lowered this all down, you can see the gap there, just to fit in better as well. So this staircase now will come down here, and comes back out down the front here. Again, I might still put another little one in here, because I've got that one there, so I might sort of take off that side, and extend it coming down this way, and sort of taper it down into here. Could possibly squeeze a small house in down here, don't know. And then come up here, still some things need to finish on decorating. I haven't got all the trapdoors and fences on here, but that then comes up into here, and then around here, that then comes back up into here, and then that will come along. Got stairs going down there. Around here to the market. I can always extend the market slightly if I wanted to, get a bit more, add a bit more extra into the market. These are just overflow of pumpkins for trading. And I put the staircase down this way as well. So I will probably tweak this pathway into here, maybe raise this land up and put that one in there. Cut it off from this point of view, or does that go down? That does go down. I could actually leave that back down, I suppose, into there a bit better, connected to that pathway, and then get rid of all this pathway down here. But that's that plan for that going forward. Right now, actually, there's going to be a pathway here. I think I won't bother squeezing in a house here. Probably add some more gardens and decorations around here, this sort of thing. Fill it up in front of sort of these areas here. These need lanterns putting in as well, and the fences and the lights still adding in. Let me get rid of this here because Obviously, there's going to be no floating house there. And, oops, that shape doesn't fit there anymore. But what I can do now is decide how I'm going to add some houses into here. So let's come back here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll start working out some of these houses. I'm just going to bring that out one that way. That's 1, 2, 3. We'll do that like that. Could put one there, and then perhaps just move that bed. Is that going to be a bit too? No, it's not going to be too tight. I'll sort of put one in here, and then we'll try and squeeze one in here. We'll bring this back around here. Let's put one like that, sort of in the corner there. Again, they're not all lined up in the front here as well, so that will be okay. I could put one down there, but I mean that path has to go. Which I wonder, could I leave this path this way and block it off here, and maybe squeeze one in here, and then with that path going around here, squeeze one in here. So say for example, 1, 2, 3, 4. We could do actually 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll put one in like that. Not as big as that one. I might have to rework this staircase coming up into here. Can maybe bring this back one more this way, like that. Did I pick a bed up? I did. I think we better get some kip. And then if we come up here, we've got plenty of space up here. As we're going to be higher up, we can have maybe some bigger houses. 6, 7. Let's come back up this way. I've missed that, didn't I? That's 1, 2, 3. Oh, clicky here. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll put maybe a little fireplace in it like that, something like that. Ah, these aren't exactly set in stone. Do something more like that. And then again, we'll come back a bit from here. We'll take that out like this, and then we'll. I mean, these houses have multiple beds in as well, so like give me a chance to maybe increase the village numbers here. We'll put one over this way. Just a rough outline of one here. Slightly odder shape. Again, space like this here. We could maybe chuck a little Marcus or standalone building on here, and then we'll probably put one more back here, and that will fill that gap in there. Let's go look at that from the sky. There's a sheep in with the cows. How dare it? How dare it? Yeah, that's looking good because the staircase goes up there, so we'll make a clear path going that way. Houses there, few there. That one there. I think that will work out quite well. If we always wanted to, we might put more up there if we really want to. I might just leave that one blank anyway. I'll have a pathway going down, put the station somewhere down that way over there. I think that's going to work. So, next step is start putting some of these houses up, I suppose. And I think for that, I'm going to hopefully see how much material I've got. We have got a mixture of, this is the mangrove wood and the stone brick and the, not the stone brick, the mud brick and the terracotta for different styles of builds. They'll all be very similar sort of materials because we're going to keep the same sort of theme. Some I've got the deep slate trim, some I've got polished, but we'll keep the same sort of theme around the place. I'm just going to just fall off there for the fun of it. So I think we will get a bit of time going. We'll get some of these houses going up. No interiors though, we'll just focus on the houses. Okay, let's go. Right, there we go. All houses with roofs. There's none of the eaves are done. No windows and no doors. I'm going to sort that out in a minute. But this is a good idea of what it's going to look like now regarding the amount of buildings in there. Still got that one down there. Not done that yet. But it does actually feel like a bit more of a village now. I am running out of time to get this episode done, so I'm going to cut away in a minute. Go around, put the windows, doors, filling these bits in. Just sort of finishing the outside details off. Window shutters, that sort of thing. Maybe a few window boxes. Just the point where it's sort of like outside ready. I then think another episode to come in and finish off the landscaping and decoration around the area. Should put this village in a good state. But yeah, it's definitely looking a lot better now. These buildings are all up and all in place. Got a little bit more structure around the area. I did actually find here this grass was open. There's a hole down there, about 3 villagers got themselves into it. Couldn't get out. Disco dancing golems there. What are you doing? Can you get off my roof, please? Your job is not to be on roofs. Thank you. You're supposed to be protecting the villagers. Actually, I could do the stables as well, so I could put my donkey in. That's something I have to think about as well, maybe sneaking the stables in somewhere. Actually, if I remember rightly, that building in there was supposed to be the butchers, so that might come up here to do the butchers. I might just have to put a stable in somewhere, just so I can put a horse into it or a donkey, just to sort of finish that bit off as well. But we'll get this last bit of outside decoration done, and then once that's finished, we'll come back and see what we're looking at after that. Just notice this roof of the windmill is oxidizing quite a bit in the time I've been here over at El Pastor. Well, there we go. All houses done and eaves done, windows in, window boxes in, and all sorted. I've tied up all the floor, so got rid of all the stone, and it's all grass again. Gone round and put all the fencing in and the trim, lanterns in, and all the lights around the house and so forth. Tidied up the area around the market square. Took the barrels out because I had a villager who had linked to a barrel, which was no good because he thought he was a fisherman. And why are you down there trying to get up there? The stairs are there. Silly man. But it is looking a lot better, and it's looking more like a village now and a town, not just a few houses and some random squares of netherrack. Ignore those. I will get back. I'll do them as well, because I think we are not far off having this village done. And one thing I did notice is I came back from over there getting some spruce. I was flying along here, and I thought, you know what, this is looking a lot better. I think I just need now to finish this off is sort out a pathway up there, and then sort out all the different pathways around so we can move between the houses freely in some sort of structured manner. And then I think we should be pretty much there. I think maybe add a few chimney pots into it. I think that is the only house with a chimney on it, but I'll add a few into these to make them look like they're more used. So sort out these pathways. And I think this is looking a lot better. It's looking a lot better, it is, isn't it? So you tied up all there, so all this is all gone. Now these are all stored away quite nicely, and any sort of spare shulkers, not in that one. I sort of put away full of pumpkins, and likewise I've got the same for melons, and it's looking a lot better, this place now. We are definitely looking more like a village rather than like someone's been in here and took away all our buildings and just left it. And I really like it. I am really happy with how this has come out and how it all looks. I think now, say when I come back in with the pathways, we got some bushes and hedgerows around the edge of it as well. So like this is a bit of like an empty space, so we might put something in there just to finish it off a little bit, like a little well or something like that. And again, same here, but tied this all up. But it will, if I can take off, I thank you. It will leave us with one completed town. All good. So I think, one more episode here. Might not be the next one, might be the one after that. We'll see. Get the pathway sorted out and etc. And where the train line comes out there, we will get a line cleared through here, and we'll probably get a station built. I would imagine, because I took this one along here. It kind of stops here at the moment, But I might sort of, like I've done here, sort of bring that round stairs up here to there, but just tape it this path. Well, this path comes down here anyway, so I might just bring the train line down here and put like a station here. And put a little dock area for a boat to go back out to that way, sort of finish this off here as well. And then the train line will go on out that way. I think that will work quite nicely. But with that all done, Ellis Pastor well on its way to being completed and finished. I'm going to wrap this episode up here. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't done already, ring the bell to be notified of new content, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.